Namaste, good morning. Welcome you all, dear friends. We can discuss today about social astrology. What are the social problems for the whole world, like diseases and other issues, calamities, natural disasters, and whatever the problems are happening to the Mother Earth. Then, as a human society, many problems we are facing. Like in individual life, lot of diseases to the people individually. Then about, like we can say, pollution, drainage related issues, garbage issues, and the problems in individual life, that is also like a social big issues, like dowry, harassment, domestic violence, criminalism. In price hike, commodities price are going high. Consumable products prices are going up. No government can manage this. Each and every government, whatever they are giving assurance to bring down the prices, that's not at all possible. They can't do that. They are proving that it's not there in their hand. So the government related implications on people, like a tax problems, is also become social problem. Tax, excess of taxing. So there is no job to the people. People have lost job. And since 2 years, many lakhs of people have lost job. This is also a social issue. Many business people, businessmen have closed their businesses. Many have shut down their units during COVID. And then this all hit on our economy, individual financial status, as well as the problem to the nation again, to this world. So everything is interlinked. If an individual is well, is able to earn more income, is getting the good opportunity to produce his income, that's good. If he's not getting that opportunity to develop his income, then he will find a deficit. He has to borrow the money from somewhere to fulfill his needs, basic needs itself. So the job opportunity, business opportunity, that is also lost. That is not seen. In the other way, the prices are going up. Even consumables, food items, even food item productions, the agriculture is not able to fulfill the demand of the market. The supply is very low. So the price hike is very normal. Sometimes what happens when the supply is good also, some the black market and the products and the stock, and they are increasing the price and leaving to the market just to fulfill their excess of desire on money. This also become a social problem. Then when these are all happening in commodities, sometimes the other countries from where we are importing, for example, our many this delicious ingredients like or some medicines, even natural medicines, even cinnamon and all, it is imported from Indonesia, and Sri Lankan cinnamon is very famous. You know, when we wanted to import, it was good, but nowadays importing become a difficult. So, because of natural calamity or the relationship issues between the countries, and then some other this and that, many reasons. Next, natural resources like water resource, for example. The source, water, without water we can't survive. We can't do anything. We can't even produce any crops or something. So that resource is whenever we need the water, then the water is not seen. When we don't need that much, on that time the flood is coming. So where on the land part the water is required, there the rain is not falling. Where sometime in ocean and the sea, the rainfall is more. If the water comes as a flood or no rain, these are all the situation. And further, when we say that diseases, even nowadays, even children are getting into diabetic. Children are facing this issue, and sometimes now the cancer, the disease cancer is increasing a lot, and the people are not having children in time. The basic thing is like many people nowadays, everyone studies very well. Minimum post graduation degree, that is the goal of individuals. So when they complete the post graduation degree, girls especially, and then they are getting ready for the marriage. So once they have studied, they would like to go for a good career. Then if they find to get time to have the marriage in their life, all the physical energy is lost. So a lot of supplements will be required. So this also becomes. And many girls now they are facing like that ovary related problem, not able to conceive, and many gents are facing not able to get into the light right children in time. So these are all many social issues. When we are looking at all the problems in the society, what we can do astrologically, what can be done? What is the root cause? The root cause as a astral energy. How does the source energy behaves, how we receive it, and how the implementation happens. When we think about that, so that the social astrology, this is very much important because the awareness is the first remedy. If I am all alone thinking about that, okay, the astral energy is like this, like that, so that the deficit of rain, financial crisis. So when I share this information with you, when you look at this, when you hear this, when you are able to be aware of, oh, this is the source energy related implementation, when you do some remedy, when you spread this knowledge to someone, automatically everyone will be participating to give something good back to our Mother Earth. So, on your good individual welfare, the social welfare is hidden. So that the social astrology is important to know about. And now, the social related, we will take one disease. So I would like to take the disease cancer today. Cancer, why cancer is increasing now? And why we are not able to find the right medicine, and what we can do as an individual, how to protect ourselves from cancer. So we can look at this, the reasons for cancer astrologically. Astrologically, we say that Rahu, Shani, Mangala, these are all the planets are the significator to induce the cancer cells in our body. How the Mars is having its role to initiate the cancer cells. Mars is the karaka for the blood. Saturn is the karaka for the toxins, toxic entity, to store and to produce this toxic entity in our body. Rahu is a nodal point, which is a serpent planet we call in astrology. And Rahu, when the combination of Saturn and Mars, which can contaminate the immune system, spoil the immune system, wherever the body organ is weak, on that particular place, the Rahu will induce the cancerous cells, and that will induce to multiply very soon. When the three planets are more dominant significators are responsible for this cancer, how do we address it? How do we know? So here the astrology has the remedy. We will have to catch hold of Sun, Jupiter, this both planetary energy. So connecting the Sun, connecting the Jupiter, this will be the remedy. We can discuss how. So when we say that Shani Rahu Mangala is responsible and Jupiter Sun, they are the provider of cure from cancer, also the protecting planetary energies from cancer. Jupiter and the Sun, they both are the planet for the cleanliness, hygiene. Cancer, causes for the cancer is, as per the medical reasons, okay, that you know all. Everybody know the reason for the in medical side. But astrologically, the same way, as I said, contamination, toxic accumulation, the toxins like a physical and mental, both. Again, one more planet which supports to prevent the cancer as well as to increase the cancer. That is moon. When we think about the cancer is also can be initiated or induced by mind. Psychologically, if we are positive and powerful, again, a lot of confusions are there. How to be so positive, how to think positive, how to execute our work positively. Many doubts are coming, and we can discuss all about. So, when a strong mind, peaceful mind, happy mind, it can take the proper and the creative decisions. So, psychologically, we need to be peaceful, happy, smart, active, energetic. When all our activeness energetically, which are all will be implemented on our action. Thought. The thought process, thought should be very positive. If a positive environment, that always will be supporting us to think positive. If we are put into the negative environment, when we are not able to change our environment, then automatically we will think negative. And when as soon as we think of negativity, automatically we are connected to the negative energies that are all will be influencing us, our mind. Mind will go corrupted, mind will be corrupted. And then what happens when the mind is corrupted, mind become weak, mind if it is worried, automatically that cannot react towards the remedies. When we are weak, when your mind is weak, you are confused. Though you have a solution in your mind, though you have a solution with your known people, though you have a lot of supportive people around you, though you have good environment uh, which is blessed for you, and you will not be ready to take any support, or you will not be discussing with the right people, and you will not be able to take the right decisions, automatically you will be suffering a lot. So, what we need is here, we need to keep our mind actively, peacefully, relaxedly. So there is a many methods are available. How to make your mind calm. A lot of techniques like a yoga, pranayama, social, positive gathering, getting along with the positive people. So the right gathering, satsanga. The right satsanga means right company. The people with whom you join with, you interact with, you spend your valuable time with. Those people, company should elevate you. That should provide positive energy to you. That should implant positivity inside you. When the gathering is going to implant or induce something negative which is there inside, and that's going to be very dangerous. There is a question. And if it's possible to find out who is going to be affected by cancer in the family based on one's horoscope, yeah, that's also possible to identify. And Shusmita has asked a question, taboos related, menstruation, present, society impact on girls. Yes, and the women's emotional state, mentally, lifestyle, and health. Please justify. Yeah. So all this, when we talk about the mind and its impact. So the similar questions they have asked, mental state. Satsangatve, Nitsangatva. The environment, the positive energy gatherings, and the support from the positive people you are getting, that is automatically that's going to energize you. So we can see the solutions for that. The solution in many ways. I told that Jupiter, Moon, and Sun catch hold of the three planetary energies. Then that is the remedy. What is that? That we can discuss in detail. But before that, we can address a question. So, based on one's horoscope, who can be affected by the cancer? That is possible because the individual is a self. Self is a lagna. Shani Rahu and Mangala's impact on which house? If it is in the third house, it is connected to the brother sister. 11th house, elderly brother sister. If it is connected to fourth house, it's mother, and sixth house, maternal uncle. Seventh house is spouse. So in this way, so Shani, Rahu, Mangala, their combinations, sometimes it connects Venus. If the Venus is very much weak, that impact on the Venus, that also can be reason, not supporting reason. In such a way, the cancer increasing point can be identified. These are also the way to identify from one's horoscope who can be affected by cancer. But the person who is affected or going to be affected by his individual Rashi, Lagna, or Dasha Dasha Bhakti by individual horoscope analysis, that can be identified exactly. But even in right from the ancient days, the same planets were there. Even our forefathers have born under the same planetary influence, combination, same Panchabhuta energy were there, same Navagrahas were there, same type of combination all the time it has come. That is why we say that the genetic, what is genetic is, so our, for example, my tata. My grandfather, when he has born, he has uh, lived with the same Navagrahas. Some of the planetary energies would have implemented more or influenced more. By that way, the plus and minus you would have gathered, and his genes is as a lineage. If I would have got that genes, so the same planetary impact which I am receptive to, that I am going to receive. So that medically we say that genes, the genetic problem, or when a person is having the diabetic or cancer, whether their father had, mother had, or forefathers had, that are all the history the doctors used to ask about. So that is how the genes works planetary wise in this way. We say that that is a pitrarjita dosham. Genetical and negative qualities when they are received, that is called astrologically pitrarjita dosham. When that is working on positive way, then Pitru, Pitru's Ashirvad, Dosham or Pitru's related yoga. Negative things are called dosha. Positively, when something is manifested, that is called yoga. So, when we go to address the second question, uh, taboos related menstruation, present society impact on girls. Yes. So, on girls, a lot of the menstruation related issues. You can see that normally people start to identify right from the middle the reasons. So search the reason as a root cause reason. What is that? In such a way, the root cause reason will have to identify and eradicate and clear it. Then that will be a right approach. Nowadays, girls are getting into their first menstrual cycle, which are all starting early. Even sometime, even 9 years, I have seen a lot of small children, 9 years, 10 years, and those days like 16 years. After 14th year, people used to get into the cycle. Nowadays, that is brought down. The reason people are saying that that is because of food. Yes, that is also a valuable reason. Food style and food intake and the contamination which has happened on the food, right from the seed, right from the growing style. Our agriculture style is totally different now from the olden style. When I was small, my lands, my parents, they used to have only one time crop. That was in the Ashada Masam or Adi Masam, seeding and harvesting in Thai Masam. So Pushya Masam. So how many months here? Ashada Masa is a July, like July, August. July 15th to August 15th. So here, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So minimum 6 months we have allowed the crop to grow, and the 6th month or 7th month starting, we used to harvest. So in between the land was vacant and lot of sunlight, rain, this and that, the process of nature which would have developed the land, prepared the land, and that energy has been transferred to the 6 month crop. That food has transferred the energy to the human body. So this was the cycle and the linkage of energy transformation to the human body. was very good. Now what happens? Each and every 3 months we get a crop. Once in 3 month harvest, and whatever we are filling our stomach is with some of the solidity to clear our hungry. That's it. But very dominant motive is with the taste. So like what happened here in between, we lost the quality of our crop, its energy. Though it is a known fact to everyone, but how many people are able to focus on this fact and trying to overcome the difficulties? That is important. How many people are searching for the 6 month crop grains? How many people are searching for the naturally grown grains to consume? How many people are using? So we are helpless nowadays. It's a very sad point. So here the economy also individually, when we go for some organic product or the very naturally grown product, what happens? That is a bit costlier, means more expensive than the normal available food grains. So normally when the people are not afford, automatically they go for the mass products. That's hitting. We are taking a very big risk because of we are not affordable. That's not affordable. It's very expensive. In mass market, the things which are all available, that is going to spoil. That is spoiling us. You can say that now the in food, in non-vegetarian, the chicken. When we think about the chicken, in olden days, people used to grow the hen or a cock at home, and they used to eat. And nowadays, there are factories. In 65 days, they make it. Sometimes 50 days also. They give a lot of injection. These are all known thing to you. You would have read, you would have come across with a lot of social media awareness. But even though people who are all following, there is the matter. When we know that this is a contaminated food, we should avoid. We have to take action. When we read it, when we know that, though we are aware of all the things, even though we are not able to control our taste buds, or we are not able to avoid that type of the situation, we are putting ourselves into that problem. So that என்ன வலிமை மனதில் உறுதி வேண்டும், என்ன வலிமை, வலிமையான எண்ணங்கள் வேண்டும். When we take a decision, when we துதிக கர்மம் துணிந்தபின் எண்ணுவம் என்பது எழுத்து. So whatever we are aware of, we have to take a decision and we will have to stick on. வலிமையான உணர்வுடன் அந்த ವಿಷಯத்தை செயல்பಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಧೈರ್ಯ ಬೇಕು. ಧೈರ್ಯ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ತೀವ್ರವಾದ ಒಂದು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು ಸತಿ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬಾರದು. ಆ ಥರ ಒಂದು ಶಿಸ್ತು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆಯಿಂದ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯಬೇಕು. When we are able to react on this way, automatically it is in our hand. Let us not forget. So it's in our hand to follow this. Just because of the environmental forces or somebody's are eating, they are sharing with us. When we are not able to say no to that offering, no, no, no. We shouldn't be like that. And also, there is involving a lot of points are involved here. We are the reasons. We don't we don't take the action to protect our own family, children from all the contaminations. So food is the first cause. And also the parenting. The parenting is a very important role. So when we are parenting, still we need to know a lot of things to implement into the family. These are all the known thing only, but we have forgotten to implement them. Even in day-to-day regular life, number one is the food. Number two is the rituals. Then social gathering. Then the mental attitude. So one by one we can discuss. When we discussed about the food, which is contaminated and which is not contaminated, which is more chemicalized and which is natural, and what sort of the body we have to consume, which is suitable to our body and which is not suitable to us, and which season what type of the food we love to take, and which season we should avoid what food and what food to use. All this become a matter. Just because of our taste bud is active, even in night hours, some food we are not supposed to eat that we would like to eat in night hours. So in summer, we are not supposed to eat some food, that food we consume a lot. Even winter, some food we have to eat and we should not eat some food. So we do all the things are inappropriate. So all this it becomes a ritual that becomes a habit. That habit we are not able to live off, and that is keep on influencing us negatively. That is implemented on our children, and when we are taste wise, when we are induced by our habit, then that thing we buy, and that thing is compulsorily the child has to eat that. That has become a habit for the children, and they find lot of hormonal deficiency or hormonal secretion issues, early menstruation, PCOD problem, not able to conceive the girl children a lot, and very each and every corner of the street, the fertility center is opening. So all this as a chain link. So we need to start our life, natural life, and however is possible in this modern time. Then the second matter I was telling about the rituals. Rituals, when the topic is today's topic is about cancer, very dangerous in the name of bhakti and in the name of our ritual, we are practicing a dangerous ritual that it becomes a dangerous. Spiritually, everybody has bhakti on their own way. Light is a tool to connect to God, to invite God to your home. In right from the olden days, lighting a lamp in our home that has become a ritual because to install the divine energy, to invite the divine energy, to invite the God into our home is lighting a lamp. So at the puja room, or we used to keep one small place for lighting a lamp or keeping the God. Nowadays, what we are lighting the lamp oil is paraffin liquids. In the name of oil, the chemical liquids are being used regularly in all the homes of our nation. Suddenly, how it is increased few years back only, this paraffin liquid usage has become popular because that is a cheap quality of liquid which can burn. So that can be used for lighting the lamps. How many people you know that you are lighting lamp in through by a cancer producing liquid? How many people you know? Paraffin liquid, mineral oil, that is the different name that is they are calling. So in the wholesale, if you, when you buy this 35-40 rupees per liter, not more than that 50 rupees. So that is available in the market in a cheap rate. So everybody they are purchasing and they are lighting lamp in their place. See, understand that if you keep one jaggery piece, if you keep sugar means jaggery na vellam. கொஞ்சம் அப்படியே சர்க்கரை நாட்டு சர்க்கரையை வைங்க 5 நிமிஷத்துக்குள்ள ஒரு பலாச்சொலையை எடுத்து வச்சா ஈ மக்கியம் அப்படின்னு என்ன அர்த்தம்னா there is an attraction. Naturally, each and every vastu, every product has its own attraction power, inviting power, so that the jaggery is attracted. Jaggery is attracting ants. The jackfruit is attracting the houseflies. So what happens here? Each and every vastu, each and every product attracts some energy, divine energy or the negative energy. Every vastu is connected with the spirit. So what happens here? When you light a lamp by using paraffin liquid at home, paraffin is called a chemical that is negativity or that is a devil. So you are inviting all devil energies, negative energies, cancerous energies to enter at your home, and you people are feeling that I lit a deepa. And what is happening here? You are inhaling the light particles which is out of the light, and that is very much injurious to your health, and that is very much cancerous to the society. Before the paraffin liquid usage, we were using the pure ethyl oil, sesame oil, gingerly oil, nallanne, ಎಳ್ಳೆಣ್ಣೆ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಿ ಬೆಳಕಿಗೆ. And we have been using ghee, pure ghee. Why that ಎಳ್ಳೆಣ್ಣೆ, ಹಸುವಿನ ತುಪ್ಪ, why that pure ghee and gingerly oil? Because they have the pure form of oil has the godly energies. The gingerly oil has the deposit which can develop your ayur, means your lifespan, ayur vriddhi. That is helpful to develop your lifespan. Positive energy, simply you want me to say. So even in Tiruvannamalai temple inside, they're lighting lamp with a specific oil, pure oil. To invite each and every god and goddesses, there are different oils. When you light lamp with the iluppa ennai, ippe, enne, so different energy is received. So like that, lot of positive and natural oils are available. For some purpose of the problem, to cure some particular problem, some one oil is suggested in the Shastra. So how many people know this? So we are inviting in the name of Bhakti all the negative energy, contaminated energy, and cancerous energy inside. We are living with that, and this is also one of the reason to develop the cancer. And next, dhupam. Dhupam means agarbatti. We used to light agarbatti, dasangam, computer sambrani, or whatever, the camphor. All this for the purpose of inviting the Bhagwan to our home. The purpose is for invitation, because all positive energies are attracted. We can attract all the god and goddesses by right naivedyam, food item, because that food item which we are using, the ingredients should be very much pure, very much natural. Then only that god goddesses energy will be connected with us. When we do the Abhishekam at a temple, what happens? They do Chandana Abhishekam, Sandal Abhishekam, Vibhuti Abhishekam, turmeric water Abhishekam, tender coconut Abhishekam, pure cow milk Abhishekam, and pure cow ghee Abhishekam. Then so on, many type of pure items, pure ingredients are used to do the abhishekam. Because of that, that is the scientific technique of receiving wholesale energy, big quantity of that positive energy. That is refreshed energy. Positive energy is refreshing. Whenever you do the abhishekam, your energy is refreshed. Whenever you take bath, you will get the refreshed energy for your body. Will you take bath in contaminated water? We cannot take bath in Mori, though the water is more. We don't use the bad water for taking bath. We don't drink that bad water. So that we are using all the water purifier in our each and every home to drink that pure water. So why don't we think that we have to light we have to use the purest oil to light a lamp for the god? Then why don't we think that the right form of dhupam we need to use for the temple or inside our home? Nowadays, all are chemical, all cosmetic, all chemical combination brings out all the smell, fragrances. So when we smell it, oh, this agarbatti, it's very nicely made. The fragrance is very much attractive. So give me this. All chemical people are liking and taking home and chemicalized and sprayed agarbatti, everything people are lighting. So they are satisfying their own mind that they are praying by agarbatti or by the deepam oil. So by ignorance, we are taking everything. We are inviting products. Likewise, you can see in each and every product, commodities we consume, just think before you use. There was a very big sale of the noodles when we were consuming. So even right from the children to even old age people, they like to have that noodles. In 2 minutes, 1 minute, it is ready. Oh, fantastic. Including me, we were consuming. When we came to know that, which is a very much chemicalized food, so many people have stopped. I also have stopped. So where the cancer, we are inviting the cancer. All scented chemical fragrance items. That may be agarbatti or dhupam or whatever. So in the name of bhakti also, we are inviting the cancer. In the name of food, there also we invite the cancer. We consume a lot of cancerous items. There is a one more important thing when we need to understand that cooking oils. The cooking oils, you can see before 25, 30 years, by which oil we were cooking. Our father or grandfather, mother, on which cooking oil they have been using. So the groundnut oil, ginger oil, coconut oil. In North India, is that mustard oil. So all this we were using for cooking purpose. Now a cheap rate of oil has come, so all fry, all cooking is done by that some oil in the name of cooking oils as a mass product. So what happens? Here everybody started to buy the oil, okay, fry and fry. They fried what I mean, they are frying their life also in that oil. So nice invitation, nice red carpet we have given to those type of products. So here to sell all this 1+1 free offer, combo offer. When we are very much pulled by the offers and what is the reality, when we are not able to understand, we are proving that we are ignorant, we want that. All contaminated products are coming with one offer. They know that, how to pick you. How to increase their sales, they know that. They are very clear. They'll give some offer, we will run there. We will order all nicely. We will invite them, and that it will become a habit, and that product is going to influence us. our taste bud, or it will be as a habit that's going to be used, and that habit is going to influence our mind, and in that cycle we will be falling and we will be caught, and we will become the victim of cancer. That's what is happening. So offer anytime, whoever gives offer, whoever gives the discounts, and whatever the offer, better please think. Why is that so cheap, or is that are they very much having the good supportive thought on us? Are they trying to help us by giving the offer? Just read whatever the ingredients you are going to buy behind. Nowadays, all you have the knowledge in social media and that. That's a very nice plus point. You can have information just like that. They are all available in fingertips. You can just go to. In all the regional languages, you can understand whatever the ingredients, the product which has, and you're going to use. All these are possible to understand now. You just go through before you buy or before you consume. And then the medicines. Right from the childhood, whatever the medicines in this modern time we are consuming or we are giving to our children, or how much the knowledge we know, how much knowledge we know to address the problem in children, whether that is a cough, cold, stomachache, indigestion, or motion related issues, or some other insect bite. We don't have that much of awareness what to, how to identify, and what would be the reaction, and how to overcome for the children problem. That knowledge has gone because of we are following the British style of education. We have forgotten all our family rituals or family traditional following medications, preventive medications, home medicines, everything. Yes, we can discuss about these medicines, how they are going to increase the cancer in our society, how we are participating, we are contributing to increase the cancer in the society, how we can understand and how we can stop it. All this information we can discuss in coming week on our Saturday, on each and every Saturday on the social astrology. So thank you, friends. And one more question has come, very nice question. uh, how will Rahu Ketu Payarchi affect the social horoscope of our Mother Earth in terms of economy, climatic conditions, and health? And nicely you have asked Mr. Rameshji, and thank you for your question. I will start answering this your questions in coming Saturday. I'll take this first question, and we can discuss about this. That's a nice social welfare question you have asked. And one more question. Our most basic requirement are food, education, and medicines. And these three are the most adulterated and contaminated over the period of time. How can this be revolutionized for a better mankind? Yes, that's what we have been discussing. Yes, this discussion will continue for the next Saturday also. Be with me. Please subscribe our channel. Please ask your friends and relatives to subscribe. Please do more share, and that will be a good encouragement, and this can give all good information what I believe, and whatever the questions you are throwing and you are discussing with me, that will make me to have that more encouragement to answer so that we can have a wonderful awareness. Thank you so much who has attended this program. Kindly share this video later to all you know. Thank you so much. Good luck.